So here we are. I want to thank MSP Airport for their continuing work and training and educating their staff on trafficking, our Airline Ambassadors International, the Women's Foundation, the MAC Police Force, including Mari Asaruth, one of the 2017 MSP Airport Employees of the Year, and all the employees and community members who have come to learn how you can make a difference in the fight against human trafficking. MSP is such an important part of our state, supporting more than 76,000 jobs and helping generate more than $10 billion in business revenue. You're the 16th busiest U.S. airport with over 400,000 landings and takeoffs every year. And you're an award-winning operation. Just this year, you were recognized as the top airport for on-time performance. I know it because I live it, and I'm pleased with that. But it's your commitment to safety that brings you together today. As you all know, millions of people around the world fall victim to trafficking each year. This doesn't just happen in faraway places. It's also happening here at home. A sad example, a few years ago, a 12-year-old girl from Rochester got a text message to go to a party. A man picked her up in a parking lot and raped her. She ended up in a hotel in the Twin Cities and was forced to take explicit pictures of herself. They were posted online and she was sold to 2 more men. Well, they got that guy. Our Justice Department went after him. Our former U.S. Attorney, Andy Lugar, handled the case himself, and that man was convicted by a jury and in 2016 was sentenced to 33 years in prison. The trafficking and exploitation of young children haunts us, and while we love that long sentence, we want to prevent it from happening in the first place. That's why we've taken a variety of steps in Congress, including the bill that I led with Senator Cornyn to get law enforcement essential resources and make sure victims aren't treated like criminals. We passed that bill. It wasn't easy, but it set a framework for the nation. And it isn't just about, though, what government can do. We also must work with private sector partners, from the hotels to the airlines to the truckers, to get this done. In 2016, Senator Mark Warner and I introduced and passed the Stop Trafficking on Planes Act, or STOP Act, to provide this type of training to airline employees. Do you know where the idea came from? From the flight attendants themselves. Building on the Departments of Homeland Security and Transportation's Blue Lightning's initiative, this law requires training for flight attendants to recognize and report suspected incidences of human trafficking to law enforcement. And if they see something suspicious, they can report it to a toll-free number in the U.S., an international tip line, or the airline's in-flight reporting protocol. Flight attendants are oftentimes the first line of defense against trafficking. They explain to me how they see it and they know what it is. We need to encourage these type of efforts to arm these workers with the tools they need to identify and report these heinous crimes. Of course, this is